What's up, Yada? Alright, we all set to go? Alright, you ready? Alright, let's do it. I think you guys are sending down your crappy air to us, by the way. And it's pretty crazy seeing how I live all the way in Illinois. It's like insane. Like we're really far away from all that stuff, I would imagine. Yeah. Pushed over here, I guess now, because we hadn't had any of that until today. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for sharing. Sharing is caring, right? Uh-oh, well, we're here to fix that, right? No more playing crappy. Now you gotta bring your A game. Hate that. So, remind me, are you the guy that's the realtor? Boom. See that memory? I don't know if I did. I run a doggy daycare and boarding place. Yep. Oh yeah, man. People love their dogs and their animals. You know. See? There you go. What did she do? Ah. Gotcha. So is it a good time to be a realtor in the west side of Canada right now, or is it? Do you guys' like interest rates kind of follow the same trend as the American interest rates then? Okay. Yeah, I get it. Right. Help! Ah. Right. Why? Why Bitcoin specifically? You know, versus some other one. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mhm. They want to make their own, basically. Aw. Dag. Ah. Yeah, well, you can do either one. You can hedge your bets either way. You can talk, crap about it too, or you can push it up. you know, like wow. I'm down over here, Yada. If you can pick me up. Oh no, he's not gonna make it. Hey. Dag. Yeah. Man. Yeah. Like I did started out real well, and then for the life of me, I just can't get anybody to go down. Dag. Whoa, dude, that one dude went like 1 and 7, or 3 and 7, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but like no, I don't think they haven't come to any conclusion because some people are like speculating that they were set on purpose, and then obviously some other people are gonna say, oh, it was an accident, blah blah blah. Right? Right. I like how it is too, by the way, like in like movies, right? Why is it in movies? Oh, the aliens always like basically like land in New York City and are like, "We're here to take over," and it's always like super transparent, like, and everyone sees it. It's like in Times Square or whatever. But in right, they always land, they only land in like big cities, and but then like in reality, or like in real world, right, the guy who sees the alien is always the guy who's like out in the forest all by himself, some sort of like redneck, and then he comes into town and is like, "I tell you what happened to me was this guy that I saw the thing and then the lights was going and and everybody's like, okay, Jethro, you just calm down, go back maybe you need to go back to the woods, So that's always the, yeah, so like, exactly, but I'm saying like, it's always so, it's never going to be credible because it's always that guy, so, yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, keep my wife's name out your mouth, aliens. Uh-huh. Maybe at least that'll scare them away and be like, man, these guys are kind of hostile, Across the way. Uh-oh. There we go. Whoop. Did you just see me kill myself? Oh, well, they do it in Chicago, too. Yeah. Shoot. But no, like a lot of those places like have recently kind of gone softer on like what reaches the threshold of like what they consider actual crime. So in other words, the problem is that now there are you can go into like a Walgreens or whatever and you can steal like something like some sort of crazy amount, like say 999 $100 worth of merchandise, and as long as it doesn't go over 1,000, then you're good, and it's still like a misdemeanor. And so that's what people are doing, is they're taking advantage of the system by going in there, and now also too, because of that, and they know that, like they just go in brazenly and nobody stops them or whatever anymore. They just watch them do it. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, and I'm not giving you real world numbers, but I'm saying it's crazy amounts, but it depends on where you are. So in other words, San Francisco would have their threshold of like, oh, as long as you don't steal more than $500, and in another place, well, as long as it's never over $750, they're not going to bother with it. They're just not going to. It's like they don't even bother, prosecuting the crime or whatever, because it doesn't reach that threshold of a felony, so it doesn't matter to them basically, and they just like, and but that's also the reason why like a lot of stores though, like Walgreens and different places like that, they are closing in highly populated like downtown areas. Yeah, well, so that's what I'm saying. Because of those rules, and because of the lack of ability to essentially do anything, and also because the soft enforcement now that a lot of big cities have adopted, then that drives out a lot of these businesses that can't absorb the losses. Yeah, but why would you shop from McCouse when you can go and get yourself a 5-finger discount anyway? Yeah, but also they're hurting their community, and that's the same reason why they have these problems where they talk about like food deserts and things like that. And it's like, how come we never have grocery stores in our community? They don't care about us, and it's like, no, they would go there if they could actually make money. But if you got to have keep on having people steal everything, they can't stay there. Yeah. You gotta be willing to point out the guys with the sticky fingers and say it's that guy, he's messing everything up for everybody, well. Oh, come on. Like even big retailers that you think like, oh man, they got tons of money, like Walmarts and stuff like that. They're closing down in like places like Portland and whatnot too, for the same reasons. But then they stay open in like smaller communities where there's actually more money, but there's also less crime. If it wasn't for all the crime in the cities, and also because of these, like I said, the lack of enforcement, uh, they can still make more money in a small community where there's like, say 20,000, 30,000 people in the town or whatever, but at least those people, apparently just seem to, have more respect for one another, and their other community members, and they're like, well, I'm not gonna get involved in all that. There's yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe the big store pushed out the mom and pop place for just being able to offer, lower prices, but, now the criminals are pushing everybody out, so it's not like the mom and pop place is going to come back, because they definitely can't absorb those costs. Ex- Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, and you can't. Yeah, and that's another thing that sucks about it too, is because, you know, you can't get somebody to deliver you lettuce in the mail, man. That's not a good idea. Like, so you know what I'm saying. So there's certain stuff you need to be able to go there and get it for real. No, no, go away. All right, you were saying. You like cut out there. Yes, you do. Isn't it like called like well, I guess it's called the Sunshine State, but it's also like, they make a big deal out of oranges. Like oranges is their thing in the same way like peaches is Georgia's thing. Right. Yeah, Florida orange juice, man, for sure. Yeah, well, I don't know if this is like a news flash to anybody, but I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Walmart doesn't always have the brightest crayons in the box all working for them. You know what I mean? That's right. So maybe if you're somebody who follows like cryptocurrency stuff, because I really don't know a whole lot about it, but like I want somebody to explain to me again, because I always forget exactly what happened with that one like cryptocurrency that like a bunch of people had their money in, and essentially it just like folded up and everybody lost their money, you know, and the guy apparently was like, what was spent. He was spending a bunch of money, but he didn't actually. I don't know what happened with that guy. What's the deal with that? Yeah. Mhm. 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 Right. Ah, get it. Watch out. Help. Yes. I gotcha. No! What do you think? What do you think, Jer? What is a cold storage water? I don't even know what that is. Uh-huh. Shouldn't you get stocks when the market is down and it's more volatile, and then you know it should go up later when it's more stable? Isn't that what you're saying? Yeah. Come on, baby. Yes. Thank you. I got him. I got him. Oh, he's getting revived anyway. Yeah, I'll get you then, I guess. Whoa. What makes you think that, like, say, Bitcoin is a better investment than something? I understand why you don't want to invest in, like, the U.S. dollar because, again, like you're saying, they can manipulate it and all that stuff, and they can just print more money. I get all that, but, like, what makes you think that that's a better investment than, say, something like gold? Because, you know, obviously they're not making more gold, and you don't have to worry about, you know, that sort of thing, you know, being hacked or something like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh no! Help! Ah, man, we're screwed. Ah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the continent. Mm. Right. Yeah. 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 Right. Oh man, I'm down. Hmm. Oh. Dag. Especially if you live in Canada. there's I mean, there's states here in the United States, you know, in the U.S. where you don't even have income tax at all. Mm. Is that what you mean by that? Like no taxes on like selling it or moving it around? Yeah, well, I guess I'm trying to figure out what he is what is it that our country is doing with Bitcoin that he's saying he's trying to avoid? Yeah, you. What are you trying to like? Dag. Man. Yeah. Hold on. I got some people to invite to here. No, maybe they're not coming. Oh wait, is he not coming? Huh. All right, they had their chance. So, this is a question for you, Jer. Uh, like, what? Obviously, I understand now. That they're raising the interest rates because they're like trying to curb inflation supposedly, right? So, what was the reasoning for lowering the interest rates so low, like back like 3 years ago? Mm-hmm. Right. Well, is it not possible that essentially the reason why they were like lowering the interest rate so low around that time was because potentially because they were trying to artificially like stimulate the economy while with the housing, while at the same time knowing that they were going to suffer, or the economy was going to suffer with all the lockdown stuff. Right. So I'm saying like to offset, like essentially to offset the fact that they were gonna have, they knew that they were gonna mess up the economy by from all the frickin' shoot, we got too many. So you essentially to like offset the fact that they knew they were going to screw up the economy by doing all the lockdowns, they pushed the interest rate down to like a ridiculously low rate to essentially make it so they could offset the fact that they were messing up the economy by all the lockdowns, but then people would still be buying houses though. Mhm. 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 Yeah. Well, right. So another thing, like I don't know if this is like a Canadian thing or what, but you can try to give me some insight on this. So I have a friend who is an American but lives in Canada now, and he's lived there for several years, right? And we're still looking for. Anyway, so he's lived there for several years, and anyway, he got. I think he actually like he was looking for a house and he bought a house, but I think actually he didn't buy it. He like essentially like had his in-laws buy it and then was like paying them because he was saying something about how like it was easier to do that or something. But anyway, and then he's also saying something about like how um, I don't know exactly. It's been so long since I talked to him. I'm trying to remember exactly why he would do that. But then on top of that, I was explaining to him something about my home loan at the time, right? And I was like saying how I wanted to pay it off early, right? And he is like, oh well, yeah, I wouldn't do that because here in Canada we would get you can get penalized for paying it off early. Don't you want to avoid that? And I was like, what are you talking about? You don't get penalized for paying it off early here, at least not with my loan. I don't know how it works in Canada or whatever. And he's like, oh, no, I'm pretty sure you do. And, I'm like, well, not for me, And I'm trying to figure out, is that like some sort of Canadian regulation thing where they have to have you, like, you have to have the loan for a certain amount of time in a lot of cases? Or was he just, like, mistaken? Or is that depending on what type of loan you get? Or how does that work? Hey, hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. I sent you an invite, and I can try to send it to you again. I sent you an invite to like a private chat. You want to switch over to the private chat because if you do that, I can hear people a whole lot better. It's a lot clearer. So sometimes it's hard to understand. But I sent you one, but if you didn't get it, I can try to resend it. But you should have one where it just said like an audio. Okay. It should be like in your notifications maybe. But yeah, I'll try to redo it. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Cool, man. Yeah, that sounds a whole lot better. So go ahead, answer the question. Sorry. Mhm. Mhm. So you're not like so in other words, but let's say you're not trying to like shirk your responsibilities. You're just like I got paid extra this year, or I got a promotion or whatever, and I want to go ahead and pay it off. That's not like an option. Extra, extra. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. See, and that's what he was like trying to tell me about, and I was like, well, that's really bizarre because you know, I don't know of anybody who has a loan like that, and I don't have a loan like that, so I can pay it off anytime I want to. So in other words, I got like a 15-year, first off, which I don't even know if that's an option there or what, or if that's just it is an option, but it's uncommon. But anyway, I got a 15-year, because there's a lower interest rate, and then exactly, yeah. Tired. So is that not called a 30-year then? It's not called a 15-year? It's like, it's just like, essentially, it's like every time you have to, there's no such thing as a 30 or a 15-year loan or a 20-year loan. Every time it's like you can get a 5-year loan, and then after that you essentially have to renegotiate every single time? Yeah. But you have to essentially renegotiate the rate. They're just parsing it out for you essentially. They're just saying, oh well, this is what you're going to pay for the house every year, and your interest rate will be, say 4 or 5% for the 5 years, and then after that, you're gonna have to figure out what it's gonna be after that, and that'll be up to you and us. And if you don't like our offer, you're gonna have to try to find somebody else. Uh-huh. Yeah. Right. Well, and I'm not saying like, you can just change lenders anytime you want to with the 15-year. I'm just saying like the way it works with my loan, or the way it worked with my loan, was it's like you get a 15-year or a 30-year, and it's a fixed rate interest loan. So in other words, whatever you lock in is whatever you lock in, So if it was in 2020, it'd be, whatever that rate was for the entire, duration of the mortgage, whether that was a 15-year or a 30 or whatever, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, because the no. Well, the advantage is the 15-year loan, you can get a better rate, because that's what I'm saying. It's like so crazy. It's completely different from Canada. Canada has like a whole, like, looks at housing in a whole different way. So essentially, I feel like Canada, almost is, their idea is like, we don't really want you to own a home, but if you want to own a home, you can do it. But we're gonna like, definitely gonna have to like get a bunch of interest out of you, and every 5 years, you need to renegotiate, because we want to make sure maybe we can just be like, hey man, you want to keep your house or what? I know it was 3 years, 5 years. I know it was 3% 5 years ago, but now the going rate's 9. So too bad, buddy. Whereas America, overall, at least historically, they want you to engage in home ownership. So in other words, they're incentivizing you to get a shorter loan, because they're saying, well, if we also, on the bank, at least the bank is incentivized at the time, too, because they're going to get more money quicker, but and that's why they give you a higher interest loan. If it's longer, they're getting less, they're getting more money over time, but not as soon. You understand? So that's oh. Mhm. Dag, this guy should got me weak. Say that again. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah, but again, essentially, I guess I'm saying, I guess you're like Jer's like, arguing for the flexibility of the being like, well, you don't have to lock in anything, and then you can renegotiate, and then you can also like I'm assuming you can change how much you're paying. You're saying, well, I started out say paying, I don't know, like 100,000 each month, okay, and let's just pretend, right? But now I've decided I'm making more money, and I could pay a little more to get it done a little quicker, and I can change that more easily. I guess, or I can change that, but I guess it really doesn't work. That doesn't really benefit you, honestly. It's more like the other way around. If you get it and you're deciding that you're going to pay $2,000, your mortgage is $2,000, and then 5 years from now you're like, well, I want to bring it down because I've decided that's too much. Yeah, but what I'm saying, I guess, I'm saying too, is that it makes it easier to plan. And also they have less opportunity to screw you over if you go ahead and get your 15, 20, 30 year whatever, and you lock it in, and then on top of that, like I said, the majority of loans in the U.S., not only do you get that fixed rate, but then on top of that, if you decided you want to pay it off early, you can, and there are no penalties like what you're talking about with Canada. Where again, so that makes it, beneficial to the homeowner as a homeowner to be able to actually own the home quicker, and then you can do whatever you want with it. And you're no longer paying money to the bank. Everything that you're paying is just, the taxes. You're done. Taxes never go away, but everything else, you're done. But I'm saying, like, go ahead. No, they're still here. They're still here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, boy. Haha. I'm down, but I pulled their hunter off the edge real quick. Help, help. Oh, ah. Oh, dang. Not gonna make it. And I'll give you a very, like, real world, specific example, too, and I know everybody else isn't gonna want to do this, but I'm really big into, not owing anybody anything any more than I absolutely have to. So, in other words, and, so I want to pay everything off as soon as I can, and so I got a 15 year on my house. I got a good rate for its time. If you put it in like 2020 terms, it wasn't a good rate, but now it is again. It's changed so much in just 3 years. But then on top of that, I agreed to pay, whatever. I mean, we set the rate, and I was like, I think we can do that, right? And then on top of that, I just kept on paying extra every month. I upped it several different times, and I've got my home paid off already. It's done. Yeah. So, and I like the fact that there's obviously no penalties. It's 15 year, and all it takes is, because it's just like compounding interest, man. It's the same idea. So in other words, every single time, that you pay a little bit more each month, you're getting a lot closer to shaving off years. And then on top of that, you're shaving off whatever a little bit every time on what you're paying in interest, because it's less every time. You know what I'm saying? So then you have more capital afterwards, instead of wasting that capital on that interest. Yeah, well, I'm just saying, now you got cash in the bank to go ahead and get that gold, get that Bitcoin, whatever you're talking about, Well, I'm just saying, obviously, still interest is interest, but I know, obviously, that's pretty low. But at the same time, whatever you're not spending but giving to them, you can put elsewhere, right? That's all I'm saying. Right. And again, so I'm definitely not like saying, well, you should, pay off your house, and then, while at the same time you're really working hard to pay off your house, you're like freaking, you're renting some sort of like, I don't know, like some other building because, that's like, you're paying like an 8% or 9% rate or whatever because you're like, well, this home's not big enough. You know what I mean? Like, or like you're getting your building or something like that, and you're like, well, I could have, gone ahead and paid for this new project that I was going to put on my, this new garage I was going to put on my property. I could have paid for that in cash if I hadn't used all of it up on, say paying off my house, and now I'm paying off that project that I built on my property, and they gave me a loan for that property, and they're charging me, like 9% for paying that off, so I'm not saying do that. Obviously, I'm saying don't do any of that. Don't take any, don't, spend money that you don't have, I guess I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense, and I get what you're saying. It just, it's a, high risk, high reward. You gotta make sure you're getting the right property and all that, and then you're not getting yourself, you're not buying, 6 properties at a time, and then all of a sudden you're getting getting into too much. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right, right.
Hey,
Hey, hey. Yeah. Well, and that's another reason why, I guess this is kind of like, transitioning into a different conversation in a little bit. But, but in the same way, that's like when people are like, hey, rich people, or so and so doesn't pay enough in taxes, and it's like, well, actually they'd pay a lot more. But what it is when they have all these different loopholes, and these people that are higher income have these guys that not either they either already know how to do it, or they pay people to figure out all these loopholes that the government has in their regulations. Then that guy who's the poorer guy who doesn't have the ability to hire somebody, or also just doesn't know the know-how, gets screwed. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. No, and that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, like, a lot of people try to argue that as it's like, unfair, and what maybe I mean, like, maybe the laws are annoying and a little, like, whatnot, but I mean, a little one-sided, but the point is that, yeah, they, like what you're saying, they are available to everybody. It's just the fact that, the stupid school system doesn't actually teach any people, like, useful information like that. They'd rather run around and teach you how to, dodge a dodgeball, or, gender studies crap, like, garbage that doesn't, it doesn't actually help you in life. uh
this year.
right. but that's how that's how that electric cars are not good. No offense, but I'm just saying, because they have to, like, they have to twist your arm and do all these different things where they're like, hey, if you will do this and this, and we'll basically give you like a gold-plated toilet, man. If you promise to use only our toilet, it's like like, it's still crap, meaning, like, like, and all I'm saying is that, if they have to do all that stuff to convince you to get that sort of thing, there's something wrong with it, and it's because the government is already, all the government people have already got all their stocks ready to go, and they want to be. They want to be at the top of the hill. Mm-hmm. Oh.
I don't know if you've ever driven one.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole point, is they're gonna, that's the only reason why people will have them, is because they will be forced to. But right now they're trying to, you know, like gently twist your arm and say, well, look, doesn't it sound like a great idea? You know, where later on they'll be literally twisting your arm, you know. No, and no, like I said, I get it because of that. You know, it makes sense for you because of that. It makes sense from that standpoint of if they are going to so highly, you know, incentivize you. But I'm saying the product overall is not a good idea unless you're getting something like that. No, but it's really not.
People see Tesla and they just assume you got money.
Well, that's the whole, but that's the whole reason why it's like, you know, that's why people like it. It's not because it's a good idea, but because it looks cool. It's the new thing. It's the new cool thing. You know, it's like it's trendy. It's like no, okay, but that's okay. That's the and only. Okay, but are you including how much it costs you to charge it every day? Or whatever it is? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
I got a level 2 charger at home, right? So I don't use superchargers. I don't charge on the road, and my average is $1 a day.
yeah. And how much do you drive a day?
Probably about 200 kilometers, I would say, average. About 125 miles.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotcha. Right. No. Well, and again, I guess I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that electric cars couldn't be good, but I'm saying right now they're not good. And no, it's not. No, it's not. It's a whole lot of different factors. So just hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. One. Okay. They have done studies, and it's not like, you know, at least this is for this country, not Canada. I don't know what the electric, you know, prices are for charging and stuff like that are in Canada versus here. Okay. But they've done studies, and like according to like our prices, it actually costs. They've just came out with a study that showed it actually costs more, a little bit more, not very much. It's minuscule, but like a little bit more to actually charge your electric car than it does to actually use gas. So just on that, it's actually a little bit more because, you know, obviously electricity still costs money, and at least whatever they're charging most people in the United States, that's how it's working out to be. Now, secondly, well, yeah. Well, that's silly. like, but no, I mean, and so, there's that, and I'm just saying, like, it's not, it's not just saying just superchargers. It's just saying the overall whatever so and so spends on charging. Okay. What? No, no. Again, and again, there's different. It's kind of like what we're talking about with like my home or how my home loan works versus your home loan work. It's totally different, versus different countries and how much they're charging you for the electricity cost, right? Okay. So and then so the other problem is that let's say if everybody switched over to or even like let's say only like 60%, if let's say 60% of everybody who was able to drive and wanted a car switched over to an electric car tomorrow, right? Our grid would not be ready for it. They would not be prepared. We would have power outages and brownouts and all sorts of stuff. We're not ready for it. We can't. So it's not sustainable right now. Okay. Okay. So that's another freaking problem. Also, if the appeal is to be, environmentally friendly, power has to come from somewhere, right? So where does the power come from? Right? Now, obviously a lot of people are trying to be like, switch over to solar and windmills and all, I mean, not wind turbines, right? But those are actually some of the most inefficient forms of electricity. So if you want everybody to switch over to electric cars, you're going to have to start using a whole lot more coal and producing a whole lot, producing power a lot more through coal, or you're going to have to do nuclear. And at least our country, they are very against nuclear power. What's that? Yeah, right. Exactly. The point is.
I like the fact that things have an end to it at some point. We can't run on fossil. I mean, the word fossil is in the word fossil fuel.
Yeah, but like actually. Yeah, but actually, there was a big scare, years ago that we were going to run out of fossil fuels. But now with fracking, that's really not a concern anymore. They've got like so much of a supply, it's ridiculous. It's not even. Okay. Well, no. But it's not just that. It's just about where you're getting the power from. So if everybody's powering their cars instead of using gas, they're getting the power from somewhere. And the solar and the wind turbines won't produce enough. So in other words, you're going to have coal plants. So all those coal plants that are trying to be shut down are going to have to be opened right back up. So I'm just saying this whole idea that you're going to be saving the environment is a farce. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You're not doing that. And then on top of that, back to the environmental issue is that the batteries are terrible for the environment and are not recyclable. Yeah, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Okay. Well, and that's what I already. Yeah, that's what I already argued. I said, maybe one day, but right now it's not a good idea because it's not ready for prime time, is what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. So right. Well, and let me ask this question too. Like, are you guys are you in favor of like slavery? Okay. Mm. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying like literally electric cars are produced using slavery because you need cobalt, and almost all of cobalt comes from Nigeria. Basically, there's like that's where like almost like a ridiculous amount, like something like
Yeah.
75, 80
Can I?
percent of cobalt comes from there, and it is done by slave labor, like literally little slave kids digging in the dirt because it can't be done with like heavy machinery, basically.
And
No,
can I
go ahead.
add
Go ahead,
something?
Fanmore. Go ahead. She has something to say.
I was going to say beyond just cobalt, electric cars use an insane amount of lithium and nickel. So
Uh-huh.
it's the heavy metals and precious metals needed are more expensive. They're more rare than fossil fuels, and they're not renewable like fossil fuels are, like for the battery. And there's no way to
Mm-hmm.
recycle them.
Yeah, they're terrible. They're terrible for the environment too. So in other words, like
Absolutely terrible.
20 years then that's being very generous. 15, 20 years when your battery needs to be replaced, you're
15,
gonna
20
take.
years, like 7.
Yeah, it's more like 10 or under. But anyway, whenever your battery needs to be replaced, right? Then your battery is going in that landfill because and also even if you tried to, recycle it, which you really can't, but if you try, it costs it's more like it's worse for the environment too because of all the stuff that they would have to do to it, even if they could, which they can't. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Right. Mhm. Yeah, but I mean that's right, and that's my point too, though, from the standpoint of like since the government is pushing it so hard, I think it's a big part of one making themselves look good because they're saying, look at me, I'm really good, I care about the environment, so they look good. So there's that, and then on top of that, just like anything else, these government people who, it doesn't matter who they are, they're all shady, man. They're shady. And so what they're doing is they're going to push something and use their power to put something into prime time that is not ready for prime time, and it doesn't really matter to them whether it's good for the environment or good for the people or any of that. Or if it's ready. Yeah, what it matters to them is the fact that they have already bought their stocks. And then they have the power to make sure that it's, put their pieces in place exactly, and they're ready to go to push something where it's going to be much more valuable 15, 20 years from now, where they've already bought the stocks when it was nothing. Yeah, Yeah, no, and this is no criticism of anything. I would have done maybe the same thing if the government's going to pay me a buttload of money to get it, and then I might even keep it for a little while and turn it around and sell it. But the point is that I'm just saying it's about the product. It's not about what you did. You did what anybody would have done in your situation, where it was like, well, if they're going to give me a bunch of money to do it. It's definitely something to consider. That's just being smart. That's just being smart. Yeah. Well, and again, how long have you had it though? Right. But I'm just saying, when then you're gonna have to think about that again. Like, let's say 7 years from now, just for some reason your battery fails, and they say that it's gonna cost you like $30,000 to replace the battery. Then what do you do? Well, then you have to calculate. You got to calculate, how much was gas over that 7-year period, or would have it been? Yeah, yeah. Well, and that could be good for you too, but also like that's another thing about the electric cars is the resale value sucks, and another reason why is because of the trendiness, because it's cool to have the new cool one, not the old one, and also because of those issues that we've already mentioned, Yeah, and I mean the cars are amazing in general these days. I mean, there's just like so much technology in them because they're all basically like computers. Whether it's still got an engine or not, but they all got computers in them and can do amazing things that we would have never dreamed they could have done 15 years ago. But yeah, for sure. And yeah, for sure, Tesla's is definitely one of the better ones, and one of the ones that's the pioneer, doing it well. I would argue though too is another reason why I'm like, saying, there's so many different reasons. I could talk about this forever. But anyway, the point is, another reason why I'm annoyed with them is I would honestly say that I think a Prius, or not a Prius, I would say I think a hybrid is a better idea than an electric car, because you're taking something that has more than if you do that, you're taking something that has more than 100 years of research and innovation, which is meaning like a regular car, and then you're combining it with some electric aspects to combine build on what has more than 100 plus years of research and development. And now with the electric cars, you're throwing all that away and trying to start anew. Right. And yeah, nobody's arguing. They have a lot less components. There's a lot less to break down. It's for sure. Yeah, I'm just saying. But again, with the expenses of when something actually does break down, then you have to do math to figure out whether you broke even, or if you lost, or if you gained. Well, it's 10 years if you're lucky, yeah. But
No, nothing's guaranteed. They're more likely to blow up.
Right. Well, and again, if that's what you do, that's totally fine, and that's good for you as long as you too don't care about the resale value. But it's just, I mean, that's another aspect of just I'm saying it's unfortunate that they can't, do better than that, where you have cars on the road like today that are from like the 50s, as long as they were maintained, they're still out there. And I'm not saying they don't match up to the cars that we got coming out today, or especially, the last 20 years, right? But the point is they're still running and they're still going, so why is it that how much better can it be when we can't keep these cars, going, and then the whole car, ends up going by the wayside in 10 years, because they're not worth repairing because you've got that $30,000 battery in it. Well, you can assume that, but you don't know that. First off, second off, it's already on the backs of like little slave kids, and nobody seems to care. And so whatever they have to do, they'll do it, and it's not gonna be because of the environment or anything that has to do with like actually caring for people. So I'm just saying from a aspect of like, a humanitarian aspect, it's very troubling to me as well, if nothing else. Yeah, but that's like that's apples and oranges in a way, because like, yeah, clearly they are using the same sort of thing, but the amount that it takes to put it in a car is literally like more than 10, 20 times as much, if not more than that. It could be like 80. I'm trying to remember what it is. I mean, I could be downplaying, but it could be, like something like crazy amount, like 80 times as much as what you're putting in your phone, because of the amount that you have to. You're not shoving your phone down a highway at 70 miles an hour. Okay, it's like it. I'm just saying, do you want, do you want to kill one person or 10,000, Are you saying you're okay with, I'm not okay with either one, but I would like to mitigate it. I would prefer that there was only, 100 Jews killed in the Holocaust rather than, 7 million, okay? Yeah, as long as we also turn a blind eye, and I'm not saying that has nothing to do with you, that has everything to do with the industry, is like, why are we okay? Why are we so concerned about, some of the other things, and then we're not concerned about these real world things where we can see, like, this is being mined by slave kids who are literally put down in like a mud pit and have to dig it out by hand and get paid virtually nothing, if anything. And why does that not concern us as a society? But then we're concerned about like making sure that we switch over to solar panels to make sure that we try to save the environment. It doesn't matter if you save the environment if you're gonna be willing to kill people for it. Yeah, well, and again, I just said I would prefer it if if you can't figure out how to make your thing work without using slave labor, don't do it until you can. And it's the same. I mean, but it's the same issue for any other item. So it's the same way like the corporations that make the things in China basically, from essentially slave labor, if not directly slave labor too. And I have a problem with that too. So it's not just this. I have a problem with it at all faces.
Oh my.
Whoa! Ah! What was that?
Have you guys ever heard of Stanley Meyer?
Stanley Meyer. Nope.
Yeah, that's a good read. He supposedly created a water-powered car, and met with foreign investors before.
Oh yeah,
like,
I know who you're talking about now.
manufacturing it, and
Yeah.
he mysteriously died while at a business dinner with them.
Woo! Well, exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Is follow the money. It's just the idea is that it's good for this or good for that, and they're able to use like I said little slave kids to make their product. They don't care about that. They care about the money. It's all about the money. I got rope swing. But just to be clear, I'm not trying to criticize anybody or whatever. I'm just trying to, say that I think a lot of these things are issues that people don't know about, and I think we need to be, if you want to be conscientious about certain things, it's your responsibility to, once you hear about it, to investigate it, and that's all. And I'm just saying, but again, if you're, when you with the incentives and whatnot, I would have done the same thing. And I'm just saying, it's not about you. It's about the product itself and the corporations and the way that they make their money at all costs.
Oh my gosh. Well put.
There you go. Ah. Oh.
Hunter. I hear Hunter coming behind us.
Probably. Do you feel like I'm being disingenuous? Okay. Well, I'm just saying, I told you what I thought, the reasons I'm against the product, and I told you I wasn't against you, but, I'm just wondering if you feel like I'm being disingenuous and trying to pick on you. So, but again, like I said, I tried to make it clear that was not my intention, but I do have concerns, and those are real world concerns, and I'm like, it's something that, I've done a lot of research on, and I used to live in Africa. I was born in South Africa, so it's a little personal sometimes too. These are nameless, faceless people, to others, and they're not to me. So, I know what people live on down there, and they have to do what they got to do. I guess, to get by. But I don't like the exploitation, and I don't like that the I guess the Western culture that we think we can just justify anything like that, and we'd rather harp on our own sins of the past rather than worrying about the sins and the atrocities that are being committed today. So. Does that make sense? So again, like I said, whoa, yeah, he's down. He's going down. He's on the edge there. There's a guy on the edge still. Oh, I'm down.
What the heck? This guy's made out of steel.
Oh, nice. Saw that. Jer, got him.
Dang, I didn't see anyone on my spawning. Sad.
This is a close game here. Oh no! Get away!
Help me. There's somebody behind us.
Oh no! Dag! Oh, watch out, Hunter there.
Can you guys help me again? I'm down.
I'm killing the Hunter and then I'm coming.
Thanks, guys.
There we go.
Yeah. Alright.
Too close. Whoa!
Nice. Oh, that's so funny. This guy was just crawling right behind us.
Oh, I got this guy. He's down. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Thought he was being all slick, trying to hide in that little corner.
Keep moving around the map. I like it.
Did I must have killed my sidekick. Whoa, yeah, it's getting scary over here. Uh-oh. Got him. Woohoo! Double down, suckers. Oh no! Oh shoot! What? How did my guy not make it? That is ridiculous. Right there on your right, behind you, Famore. Watch out.
Okay.
Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! Dang it. Get him!
Oh, there's somebody behind
There
us.
we go! Hey, you helped me out, or you helped me out, you just... Yeah, somebody
bad.
dropped out. Nice, Ace. You leaving? Yeah, good talk, man. So, Famware, this is Jer's burger and fries brother from another mother.
Oh, okay. Pleasure to make the acquaintance. But I believe we've played before.
Yeah, I think you probably have.
I don't know if I've ever spoken with you though.
Yeah, you missed the crypto conversation. Yeah, she she was there on the back end a little bit, I think. Though she was just. Didn't you hear the end?
I don't recall.
Well, you joined the party, but you maybe just weren't paying attention because we were probably boring you because we were like, 3/4 of the way through with it.
Sure, yeah. I could definitely believe that, especially if it's about crypto.
It's not like she has a lot of things she likes to talk about. Apparently, crypto's not one of them. We're gaining.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know a lot about it.
Yeah,
So.
I honestly I don't. So I was just asking questions.
I think that any place where you can get rich quick is an eyebrow raiser for me, because it's interesting, that's for sure. But you have to be like, from what I know, you have to be like quick on crypto.
Yeah, you gotta like know when to buy it and know when to sell it. Probably.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's essentially what the Ace was saying too. Turnover. Right.
Mm.
Right. Mm. I was wondering if that was going to come up next. uh, I'm trying to get Yada in here, but as long as he only has like him and him or him and one other guy, because if he's got 4 dudes, we'll have too many. There we go. We got room for one more Yada if you want to.
I used to
Oh, there we go.
stream for a job, and this one viewer that I had often, he would message me telling me about crypto this, crypto that, blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And he would also just send me random messages about the stock market. But anyhow, it came to pass, and I almost wish I'd listened to him because he was right about a lot of stuff years ago.
Yeah.
And he was rich to begin with. Like, he was one of my biggest gifters. Um, but I was young, so.
Mm-hmm. What was the job?
Oh, I streamed. It was mostly religious content, actually. Like, it was kind of like a talk show, and people could join from like my viewers, or
Mm-hmm.
I could just speak with other people on the platform. It was a platform called Meet Me.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, it was kind of
Cool, cool.
crazy.
What got you out of that?
Cool. Having kids. Your friends left? Oh, it was Yada and Pike. Why'd they leave?
Shoot. Hello? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I think I might have had myself muted. Whoops. I was saying, well, we'll be in good company then, because pretty soon you might hear my dog snoring, because she likes to snore all the time. So. What was that? Oh, there's Pike. You finally got in here. First, I thought it was
So,
like a recorded like voice or something because of the way you said it. Yeah, right.
JWB. So, are you into the stock market and crypto? Oh, that's awesome. A long portfolio, or is it something you recently got into? That's awesome. Very cool. I'm sure everything's uncertain.
Aw, come on. That's the one that Famore wants because she's a huge Elon Musk fan.
Love Elon Musk.
She's.
It was completely a joke.
She kind of like hates him. See, I don't.
I
I
hate
have like
him.
I'm 50-50 on him. So I don't love him or hate him.
I just dislike how much power he has because of what a terrible person he is.
How is he a terrible person? I want to hear this.
He literally worships Satan. It
What?
doesn't get worse than that. What are you talking about? What?
What do you mean? What? Since when? I've never seen
Since
that.
forever, actually. Okay, so actually, his
Well, here we
whole
go.
family are Satanists. Well, more than Satanists, they're actually Luciferians. Like, they're not just like the kind of Satanist that's atheistic and like, do whatever pleases you. They literally worship the devil and do seances.
Yeah,
And
I've
if you
got.
don't believe
How
me,
do?
you can look it up.
Okay. Like,
Yeah.
is there any videos of them like worshiping Satan or something, or how do you know that? Like, where do you look it up? Just on the
You
online?
can you can look You can look up like so basically they all throw up hand signs, like kind of like a gang almost, but like they'll do like the Baphomet hand sign. They'll wear clothes with like their pentagrams and whatnot. Like even
Are you just saying that
Elon
because
Musk
he's South
wore
African?
absolutely not. What? No. Elon Musk, he wore this outfit to a red carpet event where he was literally wearing a satanic suit with the head of Baphomet on it. And he's done that multiple times.
All right, I'm gonna have to
Multiple.
do some googling.
Absolutely do. You can look up, his mother was in a magazine. He comes from riches, obviously, so his parents are like, they're not the talk of the town, but they've been faces for a while. And, like, she's always covering one eye because she's part of the Illuminati, and much, much more.
I don't even know what the Illuminati is. I always hear people talk about it, but I don't know what that is.
The Illuminati is a not so secret organization. It's like a not so secret society that basically the world elite are a part of. Um, it's kind of like a brotherhood of evilness. I don't know if you know about the Freemasons, but
I know who they are on the surface.
so the Illuminati
No
is more
insider
like upper.
information.
Oh, I don't have insider information except for Jesus Christ.
I just mean like no experience in it except for knowing it's like whatever. Hey, go on. I'm sorry.
Well, 1 second. So, just want to make sure I'm not missing too much. But yeah. So Masons, there's degrees to it. So there's 33 degrees of Masonry.
Mm-hmm.
And beginning Masons are, just your regular old chaps. They're pretty harmless. They don't really know what they're into. But the higher and higher up you go, the more and more you know about the organization. And yeah, so the Illuminati is basically like, I would say,
The same type
the
of deal?
no, it's Freemasonry, but the higher levels.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So they'll do like, actual seances and rituals and rape parties of children. And, yeah, lots. Very evil.
Jay
Ties
Turtle
into
killed me. That's embarrassing. And like, so where do you get the information on like the different levels of Freemasonry and whatnot? How do you know that?
So I mean, you can't keep everything secret, you know.
Yeah.
So there have been many resources that you can tap into regarding this in the different levels of people who have spoken out, have found Masonic Bibles, much more.
Were some of the founding fathers Freemasons? Is that true, or is that a thing?
Oh yeah.
Is it the same thing then as it is now?
I believe it's I think morals of the country have deteriorated more, but as far as high-level Freemasons, I think they've always been absolutely heinously evil.
See, you're talking about something that is essentially like crypto to me. I have no dog in this fight. I don't know anything about it.
Well, maybe you're better off that way.
Maybe. Sometimes ignorance is bliss, right?
Honestly, yeah.
What do you think, Jer? Is he there?
He might be a part of the Illuminati.
Uh-oh, yeah, he doesn't want to talk about it. Yeah. I'm like, no, we can't hear you now. Before we couldn't. Either you wanted to, like, you're like, I figured you were saying something along the lines I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you, sort of thing. Yeah.
Hey, I didn't say anything about a goat. This guy knows something.
Yeah, he knows stuff, man. And he's
Alright,
probably...
I threw an Eldorado. Yeah, get him, Pike. Get him, Pike.
He knows about it, all those parties he went to at Epstein Island.
Oh.
See, he chuckles nervously. Oh, man. Well, you're supposed. I asked you, so when we couldn't hear you, I asked you what you thought about Freemasons. Right. Oh.
Yeah. Well, everything is
Barely.
owned by Procter and Gamble and BlackRock / Vanguard.
Vanguard, yeah.
So, the Rothschilds and Rockefellers, they own the world.
Get him. Yeah, I gotcha. No worries. Watch out, watch your back.
How many?
I warned you, man. Ah! Oh man, I was trying to get to you. It was just
Watch
too
out, there's a
chaotic.
mine.
One of them's mine.
Sorry?
I said one of those mines was mine. You destroyed it.
Better safe than sorry. Would you like? I'm gonna put my mine right there then to make up
Oh
for
yeah. All right, cool.
it. There we go.
Whoa. Get him.
What are you hiding from, JW?
The Freemasons. I thought that was like a really deep question from you, Fam Warrior. Like, what are you hiding from? What's your story?
Yeah, I meant it that way. He's right there, Jay.
What in the world? Why did my stupid guy use this stupid pistol? Moron.
Ooh, almost got all three.
This is a close game. This is not good.
He taunted on me. I think he's upset.
Uh-oh. What's he
Jay
upset
Turtle.
about? Oh, Jay Turtle. I'm so glad that I
killed
can't
him.
hear what he's saying. Because
Killed
he
him
says
pretty
some,
gruesomely.
yeah, he says some messed up stuff.
Oh, he does.
I
He's
just,
cussing me out.
yeah, no, he probably is. I'm down.
Shame.
Jeez. No! There goes the lead. Sorry, guys. I'm sucking right now.
Take out that staff. You're right next to it, you guys.
I'll say one thing with Elon Musk though. I will say that like.
JW, careful.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna wait for this game over before I say whatever I'm gonna say. Oh, massacre! What's happening?
Alright, I've got an El Dorito.
Use it.
Stay alive till I can use it. Oh, here they come. They're all together. This is perfect. It's
Do
perfect.
it. Where are you? I'm gonna put one on the other end.
Okay.
Oh shoot! I can't.
Right
Ah, Jay Turtle got me. Shoot! Dang! Man, I can't believe this garbage.
Up top. Careful, is there anybody inside underneath? Homie, did you see on your spawning?
Nope, I didn't see anybody.
I'm reviving.
Oh, I got Jay Turtle down, but I'm down too. If I die, we're over.
Oh. Did you
What
die?
happened? I died, but I still had tons of life
in the
left.
Water. You crawled in the water.
Oh no.
Ah.
It was very shallow water. I didn't know that was gonna kill me.
Yeah, that's tricky sometimes.
That's dumb. That's dumb. We need a rematch on that one. We should be able to do that. I played absolutely horrendous. You can do better than that. I need another try. So, what I was gonna say though is about Elon Musk is I'd say out of all the people who seem to have lots of power, I don't trust any of them. but I think he is honestly probably the lesser of the evils, where the other people are even worse.
By what means?
I don't know. I just feel like people like I just feel like Bill Gates and George Soros and some of those guys are more nefarious than what I've seen from Elon Musk. And I think like my biggest qualms are some of the things that I already discussed about like the electric cars and seeming like, you know, the indifference in that. And but
So,
you know, again, I would say I from what I understand, I think that maybe I guess I haven't. I couldn't say. I don't know him, so I can't say off the top of my head
well,
whether I feel like what he's done seemed so nefarious that it was only to enrich himself versus like, you know, trying to create like, say, electric cars in the, I guess, original like idea of thinking maybe he was doing something for the benefit of people. But I don't agree, even though
yeah,
I don't agree with
I
that,
don't.
you know.
I think to say that he's less nefarious is probably coming from a place of just not really looking into too deeply of what he is about, because he is in cahoots with people like Bill Gates and rubs
Mm-hmm.
shoulders and touches elbows with them, or whatever the saying is. Like, and I mean, look at things that he is trying to do, like Neuralink. He literally is for people having implanted chips in their mind. What for? I think it's definitely more um, harm than good to do something like that. I definitely think the plot is nothing to help humanity.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Obviously, I think that's a terrible idea. But at the same time, I guess I found that like I find that like a poor idea rather than maybe like where Bill Gates has literally talked about how he thinks that we should force like put vaccines in like foods or the water system if we could, you know, to just like make people, you know, ingest whatever it is he thinks they should have.
You think that Elon Musk doesn't support that same idea?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, he does.
Well, yeah, but normally I would agree with that, but I would say things like when he bought Twitter, I feel like that was things where he was doing something for something like that he actually believed in,
Behind
where he
it.
was saying he believed that people should be able to say whatever they wanted to say, and he was for free speech. Whereas, and also in reality, it was a bad deal. Like he was paying way more than it really was worth. So if you were, I don't know if that's true. I think it's gone down in value. I thought. Yeah. Well, and again, I'm not. I say I would keep all of those people at an arm's length of like in the trust department. But I'm just saying, I feel like there's other people who seem, you know, 100% like is virtually nefarious, and I just say sometimes it's better the devil that you know than the devil you don't. Ah! That was terrible. Here we lie to die together here. Yeah, I just killed myself too. Oh man, bummer. Yeah, we are. What?
I'm out of the game.
Oh, what happened? You get kicked?
No, I was just still for too long.
Oh, oh. Also, I did look up about Elon Musk's suit that he wore. That was for Halloween. I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm just saying that it's not like something he was just wearing because he was at a Bilderberg meeting or whatever. Now Famware's probably looking stuff up, getting ready.
All right, look up Elon Musk's outfit for the Met Gala. If you want to
Isn't that the red
play
one?
that game. No, that's a different one. So
Okay.
I think that your reasoning saying that it's for Halloween is crazy. That's like I mean celebrities don't do anything without like really properly vetting what the backlash will be. So it's not like he put that on without thinking about its meaning. It's all intentional. Desensitization of his religion is all it is.
Ah! Yo!
Did you look it up?
Nah, I'm playing a game.
That never stopped me, obviously. That's why I'm not moving.
Yeah, well, that's how you get kicked out. I would like to finish this
I
game,
know.
even though it's going to be over pretty quick anyway, because we're getting shellacked, or shellacked. Whatever it is, we're getting it. So maybe I'll ask you a more generalized question. Do you think that people that become like ultra rich like that, like Elon Musk, become bad because of the money and the money changes them, or only bad people can get that rich?
Oh, wow. I think it's absolutely both. To be in the top 1% of the world, I honestly believe that there is no good left in your heart, because that means that you have the power to save countries, literal countries, and you choose yourself over those people. But back to your original question about if it's evilness that gets them there. I think that is part of it. I do think a lot of people sell their souls to get to where they want to go.
And when you say that, is that a literal or a figurative thing?
Oh, absolutely literal. What's that?
He's trying to really, bring in the big guns and the questions here.
I don't.
I do.
So yeah, homie, I could definitely send you some videos of people talking about the soul selling ritual and how it goes. Like, so you get to a certain level of fame, and then when you get to that certain level, it's almost like a barrier. So
there you go,
the
Pike.
only way to really progress further, unless you have, amazing connections, or literally God on your side trying to give you a platform. Like, you cannot progress any further without selling your soul.
Gotcha.
But it's been said by multiple people, like, when they get to that certain point, say it's a musical, an artist of some sort, they'll have a show, right? One of the biggest shows yet in their career.
Mm-hmm.
And after the show, they'll be taken to something sort of like an after party. And they'll literally be given the option to go to either a party where there's going to be gay sex and all of these different things, and like that's a part of their ritual, or they'll be, offered to reject all of it. And if they reject it, they don't progress any farther in fame usually. It's like they're kicked out of the club.
Mm-hmm. This like, have you heard this is like kind of a little bit of a tangent here, but have you heard of like I guess I'll call it a conspiracy or the theory, either one,
Sure.
but of that in Hollywood that the majority of like black celebrities or black men that they have to wear a dress or wear women's clothing before they can become big Hollywood stars. Have you heard of this?
That's not just black men. That's literally everybody. Yeah, it's called a humiliation ritual. All celebrities have to do something humiliating.
Mm-hmm. And then like, oh
No.
shoot, no.
Oh,
Here,
pick
invite
me
us,
up.
Van Moore, and we'll pick you up. I'm sorry.
No,
I
you
was too
pick
into
me
the
up.
conversation. No, I'm saying we're already in a game, so I'm saying you need to invite us. Otherwise, we're going. I mean, I guess you can wait until we
I'm
get
in a
to the
game.
screen.
Sure, let's wait. I'm in a game as well.
All right, that's fine. Why? So, and I was watching a video on this the other day too, where they were talking about how like supposedly an example of that was what's his name, freaking Kevin Hart had an
Yeah.
interview one time where they asked him about that or something like that, and he was like, "Oh, you gotta know your boundaries and blah blah blah." And he's like, "I wouldn't." Essentially, he said he wouldn't do that. And then like not too long after that, then he wore a dress on SNL for an SNL skit, and then like basically after that, then that was when he really blew up and was in a lot of different big movies and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm. I'm absolutely aware of all of that.
And then like
But
I'm trying to remember what his name is like too. Is another guy like Cat Stevens or something like that who was talking about it.
Oh yeah, he's a singer, right?
No, I think he's an actor, but he's like lesser known because he's been in lesser known stuff. If I which ones? You did that. Yeah, just one. Oh, he's coming to kill me. Oh! Pike, come over here. Come here. Whoa. How's your game going, Famwar?
It's going great. 29-5 right now.
Ooh. Apparently your guys aren't cheating. If they were cheating, they're really bad at it. Yeah, boy. Aw, man. Whoa. No! Crud. Ah! We're down to 4 people. Hey,
Come on. That guy was not anywhere near me.
Pike, are you in here? Or are you playing with Famor? Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm done with my game if you guys want to play together now.
Hey, I'm not doing too terrible, but yeah, it's not gonna go well, especially now that everybody's gone. Yeah, it is annoying though, for sure.
That's what the team is supposed to do when we were playing. But it
Yeah.
was always working to our advantage. It was so funny. Homie, look it up now.
Ah! I gotta get out of this game now, apparently. Yeah.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Here, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I
Sure.
mean, you guys can keep going. I should be fine, but I'm just not gonna be talking.
Sounds like the game sound effects when you run down the stairs. Yeah. Ice King and Walleye King. Oh, nice. Where are you from? Oh, nice. Yeah, I live over on the west coast of Vancouver. Yeah, I played with him a couple times. He's from Alberta. About 1,000 kilometers from us. 1,200 kilometers. Yeah, not really in Canada standards, but yeah, yeah, they're about 4,000 kilometers from there. Well, if you ever get a chance to come up to BC, there's lots of really good What do you do for work? Oh, nice.
I would probably throw up if that was me. You know, you find out the truth and you're like, or not the truth, but just the change. Homie, I'm down. Could you help me?
Yeah, I'm coming, or I'm trying.
Thank you.
Uh,
Up on top. Watch out, there's somebody up there, Pike.
what do we got? He's got backup now. But no, he's leaving now.
Well,
Watch the
now you're going
side.
up to
Watch the
2.
side. Oh, I'm down. Oh, it's too late. I'm going.
Homie, right behind you.
Oh! Nice.
Yeah, well, can somebody do me a favor?
Give me $1
Wait.
million. Like, no.
No, I was going to
Yeah.
ask if somebody could let me, like, if they down somebody, let me have the kill so I can get some. Thanks.
There's the guy right here.
Oh, nice,
Here.
nice. Perfect. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, homie got me. I've got, like, I don't know, 25 ammo or something.
Hook them all over the death. That's what Pike would do. What would Pike do? Buddy. Woo!
How many, homie?
I don't know. 1?
I'm coming up on the
Watch
side.
out.
Do you see any C4s? Okay, no. You guys killed them all. So quick. We're only
I
playing
killed the
against
one
3
guy and then
people.
there was only one left.
We're only playing against 2 people, actually. One of them hasn't spawned in.
That's 3 people. Oh, really?
Yeah. Shall we back out?
Nah, they'll probably spawn in here and we'll have a game. Pick up a bunch of treasures right now, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Oops. I did that and I got shot, see? Look at me.
Oh.
What? I feel like I
We're
got
down on the
extra
side.
quick. Get Van more.
Yeah.
She's up at the top.
He's got me. Thank you. Sorry, homie.
What's that?
Didn't protect you better.
Yeah. It happens. And I gave you that ammo too, remember that?
I know. But I got them both down with that
There you
ammo.
go. That's good. Yeah?
Behind you guys. Watch the map. Right there with Pike. Suicide mission.
Uh-oh. Mike, what are you doing over there?
Genuinely, not even just kidding. Like, do you guys look at the map while you're playing? Map while you're playing, or
I do.
no?
What? Not like a ton, but I do look at it. So if like tomorrow I got like say $1 billion, do you think it would change me?
I think you'd definitely be a more stressed person. So that
Yeah.
would be a change.
Why was that? Why is that?
Because what do you do then with all of that money? Like, it is a stressor.
I feel like I would be less stressed just because at least, like, I think those people who are want to like be the richest person in the world, they're stressed because, or maybe it could be stressed because they're always thinking about how do I make more. Where if I got $1 billion, I'd be like, well, I'm done. I never have to do anything ever again. I'm
Oh,
done.
on the side, on the
You know?
side. Nobody's here. I think it's not that simple. Like, there are definitely like, would you tell anybody, right? Would you tell anybody that you
I don't
stumbled
know.
across? No, you wouldn't probably, because
I
that would make
mean,
enemies. And then you would carry that weight on your shoulders like, oh, how do I, use this money to change my life and others without giving it away and then making people hate me and yada yada yada.
well, I could still tell people in a roundabout way. I could be like, well, I don't have to worry about money because I've got plenty of that, whatever. I don't have to tell them how much it is. Also, I'd say I'm a naturally pretty conservative person. So, I mean, obviously, I'm sure there were some things that you would buy that you wouldn't buy now. But I would think overall, I wouldn't like be that person who would buy a bunch of weird crap. Yeah, exactly. That's probably what I would do. I'd be like, I'm gonna buy Jif instead of all these, off-brand stuff. Treat myself to some real good peanut butter.
What is the... Wow, your guys' definition of good is crazy.
That's right. I'm getting a name brand mac and cheese tonight. Woohoo! Maybe I could afford to buy the food that FamWar's buying because I'm not gonna buy that organic crap for the same reason. It's way too expensive. Oh, I'm gonna eat like FamWar tonight. Whoop whoop. Yeah, again, I'll be like FamWar. Have that FamWar
Think about it.
organic money.
Thousands of dollars and co-pays and insurance, or organic food and less pain and suffering.
I don't go to the doctor.
But eventually, when you're sick, you will.
Nah, I'll just die. It'll just bury me. Put me in a hole with my head above it, and just like you can say goodbye. Yeah. He's just saying you sound wise. You sound like you have world experience. That's what he's trying to say.
Oh.
Shut up, you.
Thanks.
Yeah. There you go. No one will ever have said that before.
Oh no, GW. Oh no. Oh no. They're not, no. They're still over here, right where they were before.
See, I I offset all my not organic eating, Famor, by not doing all those other things that other people are doing that they're not offsetting their organic eating
Like
with, like
smoking.
smoking and drinking and whatever else people do.
Smoking and drinking.
Yeah, sure you are.
Your lungs aren't.
Yeah, that's right. That's what you
I
think. That they're
assure
in
you,
there saying,
Pike.
"Help! It looks like a Canadian forest fire in here."
That's funny. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Is it actually for supposed health reasons?
he's a liar. But are you trying to supplement them with weed, or is that just recreational? Remember how Oh, go
Uh,
ahead. Go ahead.
no, you first.
I was just gonna say, you remember how Famware was talking about that guy who got, said he had like that water car or whatever, and then he got killed mysteriously. There's another guy who said something similar, that he had like cured cancer, and he was like saying something about how you just like need to eat seeds or something, some sort of seeds. So essentially something that was very non profitable, and he like mysteriously died as well.
Bitter almond seeds. You know it, homie. It's bitter
Yeah,
almond seeds.
see?
Yeah. The actual
I
cure
figured
for
that'd be
cancer.
right up your alley.
Well,
I think one
of
guy had a
course.
theory that you should like virtually eat almost like all the seeds that you can, or something, of whatever fruit you eat.
I told you about that, homie.
No, I'm saying I learned that long before I talked to you. That was from Kent Hovind.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm
But
sure we could
yeah,
have had a
absolutely.
conversation about it, I suppose, that I don't exactly recall.
But even
But he's
just the
talking about
seeds in your
seeds.
fruits.
Like he's saying, like,
Yeah.
okay, you should eat the orange seeds, the apple
Yep.
seeds, everything. Like, eat the
Yep.
seed. Like the
Almond
peach
seeds.
seed. I don't know how you
Yep.
do that. That's
The
really
pith.
freaking hard.
So
You know.
no, they have a hole, and then you break apart the hole, and there's a seed inside that's tender.
Yeah. So, but like, there's this guy who wrote a book or something like that. It says like if you do all that, it like cures cancer. I think. I believe. And again, I'm just giving you the information. I'm not telling you what I believe or don't believe. I don't know what to think of all that necessarily. Everything, I'll say everything in moderation too. But I heard it. I don't know. I feel like I'm not sure if this is an urban legend or if this is a real thing. But I heard about a guy who supposedly really liked apple seeds and got like a whole jar of them and ate them in like one setting and then died.
Well, yeah,
That's just because
cyanide.
there's cyanide in them. Yeah,
Yeah.
So it sounds legit.
Yeah.
Hey, I put a mine there. That guy's down. Shoot him, Famor. Shoot him. Get him right there. He's right there. Dang it!
How did we lose?
We
Oh, nice.
ran out of time, huh?
Nice.
Did
I'm
you
sure
kill
they're
that guy?
so
He was
happy.
right there, crawling around that I downed.
I didn't realize we were out of time. Otherwise, I would have shot him. I put a mine down, and I was like, okay, they're gonna come heal him, and then they're gonna
No,
Kaboom. But
took too long.
good game.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, Jer. That's awesome. I did terrible. Dude, you missed it, fam, more the other day when I was playing and you weren't playing. Of course, this is like always happens whenever, you guys who give me a hard time aren't around. I got like 2,500. I think that was probably one of the first times I'd ever done that. Yeah, well, that's why it was
Wow.
like pretty crazy for me. I was like, what?
Wait, what was the score again?
For me?
Yeah.
2,500.
Oh, okay. Nice. I think. Let me see. Oh, I don't think you can see it when.
What's that? See,
I
you
don't think
got.
you can see your. Oh, yeah, you can. Your personal stats.
Oh yeah, no, I can. You basically got that this game, so yeah, you probably do that on the regular, but like for me, that was good.
Where do you see like your highest score?
Go to
Oh,
community.
community. Leaderboards probably. Yeah, leaderboards. Okay. My highest score is 3350.
Yeah, see, that's like way better than me. Mine is 2650. 2650. 30.
3350.
Yeah. What makes me super annoyed about that is like Seagoat has a higher score than me. Is how is that possible? He got 3470. What in the world? Dude, Yada has a game where he got 5,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's nuts. Right? It's freaking crazy.
And I think a lot of it is just like your loadout, like, you get more points for certain things like marking or whatever. Like I don't know if it's necessarily skill.
Yeah, there's some truth to that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how like Seagoat gets a lot of points because he uses like the revive packs, and you can get a lot of points for reviving, and also he puts out staffs a lot, and you get a lot of points for that too.
Mm.
Okay, what am I supposed to be looking up again, Famware?
Oh, Elon Musk at the Met Gala. He's the devil. He's the beast that they've been
I'm
talking
supposed to say
about.
like Elon Musk does what?
Elon Musk at the Met Gala.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Oh,
He's wearing a white suit in this picture.
crazy thing.
Now he's wearing a
Yeah,
black one.
read the back of it. Look up what the back of it means.
Is it
The
and the
the
white one?
guy, Cappy Rush, was actually a friend of my family. Really. Uh, I don't know. I'm kind of like God took him. It was his time, and he was definitely greedy with his money. So,
Who?
Cappy Rush, he was one of the people who unfortunately lost their lives in the submarine. He was the owner of Ocean Gate.
Oh. Okay.
He was my aunt's friend.
Oh. Gotcha.
What?
No. Yes. It's time for
Okay, but
tea, okay?
it's funny because in generationally wealthy families, the silver spoon bit is so true. Like my it's so true. My kids are both gifted silver spoons at their baby showers and yeah.
Oh. That's because see, Famware's got that silver spoon organic money.
Oh, I'm not rich. I'm not rich. My family is rich.
Well,
Yeah.
my family's all my
It's
family's
funny.
dirt poor.
Yeah, I married into riches, I guess. Like I said, I'm not rich. My husband's not rich, but his family is like wealthy. And it's so funny because it's like so
I'm still not seeing anything.
prestigious. So prestigious.
Yes.
Like when I took the last name that I took, like I was recognized, like if I ever gave my name out in public, like I was recognized because of my name. Like
Oh.
it's crazy. So I go to this is my favorite story, like regarding this.
Hey, you
I
need to
go
like
to,
reset this thing back out. You're in charge,
oh,
Famware, aren't you?
oh,
Do you want
I'm
to just
so
make
sorry.
me like party leader
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I can
yeah.
try to fix this because you're always getting distracted, you know.
Oh, I didn't even know I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm sure I
Because
got
if
you.
you were, Pike would be really happy.
Well,
That's why she's always eating those brownies.
oh yeah, love brownies. I just saw a recipe for some canna bread. It's banana bread, but with cannabis.
Ugh, gross. I thought you were gonna say it was cantaloupe and banana bread, and I was like, ooh, that might be good.
Ew, what? Watery cantaloupe? No.
I love cantaloupe and I love bananas, so I don't know, maybe.
You know what's funny?
What? That's
Oh
not
my
what I'm
gosh.
not allowed to like cantaloupe. Is that what you're saying? Oh, I'm always hungry, but I just resist the
I
urge.
don't mind cantaloupe. I don't like honeydew though.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
dude,
them both.
honeydew is so good, especially if you get a really good one. It's like any melon like that, cantaloupe, honeydew, watermelon. You have to get a good one.
Absolutely. They need to be really round, not long. They have to have a huge dark yellow spot and spidering. And then you tap on it and it sounds hollow. And that's going to be the best melon of your life. That too.
Well, that's because you ruined your taste buds with all that weed. Hey, Famore, you maybe can you like turn your volume down or something? You're echoing.
I saw this. Sorry.
I think it's Fanmore.
I turned my mic down. Hopefully it's better.
Might be a little better, but it's still there. Uh,
Maybe it's not me then.
it's no. Okay, it sounds better now, I think. Oh, no, it's still there a little bit. I can't find your Met Gala thing. It's not coming up. I don't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. It's literally just type in Elon Musk white jacket if you can't find it at the Met Gala. Well, I'll just give you a
Yeah,
quick
I
look.
saw it,
His
and there's nothing. I saw nothing on the back. I just saw the
Are
front.
you blind? It has words on it that when you translate it, it says New World Order right on his jacket. He's not, and the New World Order is going to be controlled by evil people. Yeah, dictatorships for
Is it on
sure.
the front or the back that I'm supposed to be seeing this?
The back.
Okay.
Just find Well, I believe that we're all going to have to, and by we're, I definitely am excluding myself, that people are going to have to, like, take some sort of insignia or mark, like the Bible kind of outlines, and in order to be within the market and buy and sell goods. So I think the dictatorship will be also, like, just maybe different than what you'd expect. Oh yeah.
That's true. I'm down over here if anybody can make it, but no, it's too late. I'm gonna die. Never mind.
Well, it's too bad. It's been so incremental, their control, that people never revolted enough as they should have. It's like boiling a frog slowly.
Whoa! Whoa! No! Tag nabbit.
That's not your fault. Thank you, though. This team is pretty good. Oh, Pike is pretty
So
good.
they must not be that good. Nah! Just kidding. Oh! Nice. Thanks, man. You almost said, "Come here, boy." You were thinking it. Right.
They're by me.
Whoa! Oh, shnikey. Thank you.
Oh, one's coming around the back of you. Oh, he just blew himself up. Oh, he just blew
I got
himself
him.
up. Oh, thank God.
Whoa! I'm dead
Yeah,
now.
he did.
There's still one up
He
top.
literally
Still one up
did.
top. Oh, now he's down here.
He was trying to RPG me, but then he hit himself as well.
Nice.
Satisfying.
Get that guy.
I'm down.
Yeah, get him, get him. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Help, help, help. Run. Thank you.
You're welcome. I got Jay, but I got him. I got him.
Oh, wow. Thought I had him.
I got your.
Oh, no. Whoops. Crud. Aw, one of our guys just left. What was that about? We're winning, bro. Why would you leave?
He didn't want to win.
I guess. Loser. Right there. The place in the thing
Coming
with
to
the
you,
stuff.
JW. Behind you, JW.
I told him his name was too complicated, and he told me to call him Jer. Is that still valid?
Jer?
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Is that your real name?
It's real. His real legal name is Jer Bear, you know, but you know, he goes by Jeremy or Jer. Watch out, RPG guy! Oh!
Ooh,
Crud!
I don't know if I can revive you.
Oh no.
There's a C4, don't run back in that room.
Oh, sorry. Whoa. Where is it? What? That is crazy. How did they not get that? How did I not get that person down?
Watch out behind you, Jay. Jer. Sorry.
Yeah, you cannot call him Jay. That's very wrong.
Yeah, it can't be two J's.
No.
Oh, Hunter's still alive. Here they are, homies. Watch out, too.
Oh wow, there was a lot more than I anticipated.
Oh, guys, no. Oh, no. Somebody was saying something about somebody named Cat the other day, and that was really weird for me. I was like, what? Huh?
Somebody
Yeah,
named Cat?
me?
What?
Yeah, no. No, you guys were. I think we were playing with somebody, like a random, whose name was Cat something. And I kept thinking you guys were talking about me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know why we would be talking about you, because I think I knew that was your name, but I never got approval to call you that, so I don't call you that.
That was my kill.
Was it? I got the
No.
KO and the down.
I felt like it was, but that was just what my character said, so I agreed with him. They're coming from this hallway.
Oh, okay.
This hallway next to me.
There we go.
What the heck? No way.
Oh, this is a waste.
Homie, I think I can get to you. Hold on, just stop crawling. Stop crawling. It uses your energy.
Oh.
Stop crawling. Stop crawling.
I was trying to get out of the way. I was trying to figure out where that shooting was coming from. I knew I wasn't gonna make it because I was like, I don't know where he is. So I was trying to like make it a harder target.
Yeah.
Here comes the guy. Got him.
I'm down.
Oh, I got you.
Care about the brute. Okay.
Hey. Come on, hijack. How dare those pigs?
Move that mine. Whose mine is that?
She was very angry about it, apparently. Mine! My mine!
Watch my Pike. Watch behind. Oh no.
Oh, Pike, no, why'd you do it?
There's somebody on the side.
Crud! Oh, we need help. Oh, no.
I can't help you.
Sorry. God.
Can
Holy crap, they're all there.
Okay, move out of that corner, Jake. Oh no,
Come on, dog.
Oh no.
Jer, help me, right here. Oh, no, too late.
Jay, how
Yeah.
many? Sorry,
It's Jer. It's Jer. He told me Jer. You respect his wishes.
Oh
Hey!
yeah. Oh,
Who got it?
Yeah, me.
Nice. She pulled ahead of my score too. She was trailing before that. Yeah. What?
Booyah.
Oh.
Nice job, Pike.
Yeah, there you go.
If it makes you feel any better, Homie and JW both died a lot too, as did I.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't want to make you feel bad. We were trying to be there for you. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Can't trust the enemy. That's right. Oh my goodness, what the heck?
Wow, you're saying that after you're just on top. I did.
Hey, if I suck, I always own up to it, and I say, "What the heck was that? I'm sucking."
I love this map. Hopefully it's good. I got him in his back for you.
Crud.
Ooh, he got me on the side. Yeah, I know.
I'm against it. It's not natural. But I do enjoy the Sixth Day with the Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's a decent movie. What do you think, Famwar? Oh, Pike,
what
I
the
thought you were going to be
heck?
my savior. Oh, this is terrible.
Okay, alright. I'm tuning my volume down because You guys are loud for some reason right now.
Well, good. Turn your volume down, because you're the one always echoing. Yada's the one that's too quiet. He's not here.
Behind us, JW.
Actually, he did turn up his volume
I'll
recently,
try and-
so he's gotten a little better because he watched my live stream and he realized that he was very quiet. And it took my live stream to actually convince him rather than me just saying, "Dude, you're super quiet all the time." He didn't believe me.
Homie, just wait. Nice. That was awesome. There's one coming over here. No, me and Pike. I love when. Oh yeah, I heard you. Never leave. Something like that. Worth it. Shoot, 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 shoot.
What?
Behind us? Are you sure about that? Oh. Go, homie. Go, JW. I got him.
No, you're fine.
No, you're fine. One swung over, Pike.
What the? Get that guy. Get him. Get him.
I got him.
Oh my goodness. Why didn't he not go
He
down?
got revived.
That sucks. Yeah.
Homie, don't push.
I'm not pushing. I'm trying to get to cover. I got him.
Nice.
Your buddy? Which one? Oh.
Ooh, watch side. Watch side.
I got him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've
At least you don't have,
wolf
at
just
least you don't
got
have a
me.
bunch of hiding punks like right now. That's good. Probably was, yeah. Dude, these guys are idiots. What is wrong with them? They're like shooting fish in a barrel over here. They just keep coming. Like they had good sense. Morons. Yeah, right? Well, if they keep on coming, might as well, bro. This is so dumb. Like, they finally figured it out. Maybe that's a bad strategy. There's only like all of them over there. You know? Nope, nope. Here they come back again. Yeah, because they're idiots.
Given Evan, I wasting
No.
time.
This guy's trying to revive his friend when he's got like 5 people on him. They're idiots.
I think I can revive revive you
Hey,
guys.
we're
Just
down
wait.
over
Yeah,
here. If
just
somebody
wait.
could revive us, that'd be great. Oh!
One thing on the edge.
Yeah.
There we go. He's down.
Right? That's all good.
One's down. Over here. I think one's in the...
In the
Yeah.
cubby.
Oh, I hear them in this hallway. There's a few and a hunter. Nice.
Boop.
Whee!
Stupid fan war.
What?
I said stupid fan war. You see how much you beat me by?
Oh. Hey, well, if you weren't down so much, I wouldn't have beaten you by very much, if any. Like, you were like all my revives, even. And, Jer.
If I'd gotten some more revives. So selfish. No, this needs to probably be my last one too. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I know, that was crazy.
Oh, I'm good on quitting. Good night, guys.
You're leaving? Oh man. Alright. Alright. I think I'm gonna get out of here too. I can't improve on that, so I should quit while I'm ahead so I'm not angry. Alright, you guys have fun. Later, man.